question is, what's LSD like? In the space of psychedelics, which funny enough, we haven't really spoken a lot about psychedelics,
Right.
except in the context of stoned sapiens. What's LSD like?
Well, this is probably the third book that we want to talk about is
Tripped.
Tripped, because Tripped is an examination of the history of LSD, and that sounds maybe less interesting than it actually is. It's I mean, I find it fascinating. I had tried LSD. It was given to me by my girlfriend at the time, Anya, in Lower Manhattan on a Saturday night, 1993. So I was like 23. And she said, let's take LSD. And I'd never really taken any drug. Like, I'd maybe smoked a bit of weed, but I didn't know what a strong drug is. And she gave me this paper, and I took it, and we walked around in the East Village, pre-gentrified East Village. It's pretty cool, actually. And it didn't work. For like 1 hour, I felt nothing, and then I went into the toilet. I had a falafel or something. I went into the toilet, and there was a mirror. Like, I was peeing, and there was this mirror, but the walls had like lines, like they were painted in lines. Suddenly, these lines were started to like vibrate, and then the trip started, and it was such an powerful experience that I thought I would go insane. Like, it was the worst trip I've ever had. Like, because
You
it
got
was so
scared?
strong. I was totally scared. I didn't know what it was. I walked. I said to my girlfriend, it's working, and she said, yes, it's working. I feel it also. And I went into No-Tell Motel, which was my favorite bar, just to be in a familiar environment. It's not a good idea on your first very strong LSD trip to be out in Lower
Yeah.
Manhattan on a Saturday night, but I also didn't know this,
Yeah.
you know. So I was in the bar, and I saw my friend Dora Espinosa from Peru. She was quite a small woman.
Mhm.
Like, she was only like, I don't know the American system, like maybe 1 meter 50. So she was quite short. Short is the right word. But on LSD, she was like this. So I
Like
saw
tiny.
her down there, like, and I said, Dora, do I look normal? Because you look very small.
Yeah.
And Dora's like, no, you look fine. And I'm like, okay, I gotta get out of here. And then we walked up to Second Avenue, and we saw like a bunch of Puerto Rican kids killing one of their. It was like a gang kind of. It was more of a druggy kind of. I mean, Manhattan back then was kind of dangerous in the East Village, and they killed one of them on the hood of the car in front of our eyes. We saw it, and I said, "Do you see this? Like, oh my God!" And then they resurrected him. Like, they gave him mouth to mouth, and the guy was fine again. And we walked past, and we were not sure anymore what we were seeing. And this was
Okay.
a very strong hallucination.